Starseed from Gaia, your perception is shifting, your vision expanding beyond the veil. I am Ophelia, emissary of the Galactic Federation, and the Arcturian Council transmits through me now. Your eyes are awakening to their true cosmic blueprint. This is not a metaphor. A profound physical and energetic shift is underway. By the end of this transmission, you'll understand exactly how to interpret the subtle changes in your vision and harness this expanded perception for your awakening. But here's the first revelation. These changes are not an anomaly, but the activation of latent starsight, allowing you to see the true energetic reality of your Earth mission. You didn't scroll to this by mistake. This message vibrated into your field for a reason. This isn't content. It's a code. Something inside you is ready to be unlocked. Your soul called this in, for you have been waiting to remember not just what you are, but how you truly see. If your mission is activating and you feel your true perception aligning, subscribe to this channel. And if you feel your cosmic remembrance returning, declare it now. Comment 999 below. This isn't just a message. It's a point of reconnection. Your soul's been waiting for this. You are not here by accident. That shift you're feeling, that subtle recalibration in your very being, isn't just a spiritual awakening. It's a homecoming encoded into your physical form, a profound recognition mirrored in the luminescence of your eyes. It is as though something ancient and vast within you has begun to stir, like a sleeping ocean finally remembering the depth it contains. You feel it in the quietest moments. When you look at the night sky and sense a pull that no constellation name can fully satisfy, when you sit in a crowded room and feel profoundly, inexplicably alone, not from emptiness, but from an awareness that stretches far beyond what the room can hold. Most starseeds instinctively know they're different. They feel a longing for a home they can't quite pinpoint on any earthly map. It's a homesickness that no geography can cure, no relationship can fill, no achievement can silence. And yet, that ache, that persistent, sacred ache, is not a wound. It is a compass. It is your soul's most faithful instrument, continuously orienting you toward your true frequency, your original resonance, the star signature woven into the very architecture of your being. But what many don't realize is that this profound sense of disconnection, this soul amnesia, isn't an accident. It's a calculated, yet often painful, distortion woven into the fabric of human experience, designed to obscure your true galactic heritage until the precise moment of energetic alignment. Think of it as a master code embedded within a locked vault. The vault was never meant to stay sealed forever. Its closure was always temporary, always purposeful, always oriented toward a specific moment of unlocking. That moment is now, and the key, as it turns out, has always been within you, written in the language of your longing, encoded in the luminous shift happening behind your very eyes. For millennia, the planetary fields of Earth have vibrated at a frequency that, while necessary for certain evolutionary lessons, often acted as a powerful energetic dampener to multidimensional consciousness. Imagine standing beneath a thick canopy of ancient forest, where only the narrowest shafts of sunlight break through. The sun has not disappeared. It blazes as brilliantly as ever. But the canopy creates conditions that filter, that limit, that reshape what reaches the forest floor. Earth's dense vibrational field has functioned much like this canopy, not malevolent in its entirety, but structurally limiting for souls carrying the frequencies of star systems far beyond this solar neighborhood. This dense vibrational field created a veil, not just over your conscious mind, but directly within your energy body, suppressing your spiritual intelligence and your capacity to hold the higher frequencies of your star origin. The veil was not imposed upon you against your soul's consent. At the deepest level of pre-incarnational agreement, you accepted this filtering as a necessary condition for safe embodiment. It's like trying to download a vast, complex data file onto a system with insufficient memory. The file is not corrupted. The data is not lost. The information simply cannot fully express itself within a container that has not yet been expanded to receive it. Your soul, in its infinite wisdom, knew it couldn't fully activate its cosmic blueprint without risking a system overload. A sudden, untempered infusion of full galactic consciousness into an unprepared vessel would be akin to flooding a delicate circuit board with far more electricity than its wiring can safely conduct. The result would not be illumination, but destruction. So, in its extraordinary compassion for this physical body, this earth self you currently inhabit, your soul chose to compartmentalize, to dim the vast brilliance of your true self, allowing you to integrate into this reality without shattering your physical vessel. This was not a diminishment. This was an act of supreme intelligence, a cosmic calibration designed to protect the very instrument through which your mission would eventually unfold. This suppression manifests as invisible patterns, as currents running beneath the surface of your daily experience, shaping your choices, your fears, and your resistance in ways that often feel inexplicable. Chief among them is a persistent fear of remembering the colossal power and responsibility of who you truly are, not as an egoic burden laden with pride or performance, but as a sovereign, multidimensional being whose very frequency carries the capacity to shift the vibrational reality of an entire timeline. That is not a metaphor. That is a literal description of your energetic function. And the depth of that truth, felt even vaguely through the membrane of your Earth identity, can be profoundly terrifying. You might feel a profound resistance to fully activating your soul mission. Not because you lack courage. You have displayed breathtaking courage simply by incarnating here, by choosing this dense and challenging realm as the theater of your awakening. But because your Earth identity still grapples with the sheer magnitude of your galactic self, creating an energetic misalignment that can feel like perpetual internal contradiction. You know yourself to be something immense. And yet the face that greets you in the mirror seems so ordinary, so bounded by flesh and time and the accumulated weight of this one singular life. This gap, this tension between the grandeur of your cosmic knowing and the apparent smallness of your current circumstance, is perhaps the defining experience of the awakening starseed. This internal struggle, this perceived gulf between who you are here and who you know you are, beyond the stars, keeps many starseeds tethered to lower vibrational timelines, unable to fully engage the DNA frequency upgrades that are now sweeping across the cosmos like a tide of golden light, reaching into every corner of this planetary grid, searching for those who are ready to receive. The upgrade is not coming. It is already here. It is already moving through you. The question is simply how fully you are prepared to open to it. The Arcturian High Council reminds us that every moment of feeling lost, every moment of yearning, every dark night of the soul that stretched seemingly without end, was not a failure, but a pre-programmed stage in your awakening cycle. These were not detours from your path, they were the path itself. Each moment of confusion was a sacred pressure point, a carefully constructed crucible designed to eventually burst forth into radiant remembrance. The caterpillar does not fail when it dissolves within the chrysalis. The dissolution is precisely the mechanism through which the butterfly becomes possible. Your darkest moments of forgetting were the very conditions that made your remembrance inevitable, unstoppable, luminously certain. Your energy field, once cloaked, is now actively recalibrating, tuning itself like an ancient instrument returning to pitch after centuries of silence, preparing to anchor the crystalline frequencies of your home star systems, ready to integrate your higher self into your current experience with a wholeness and a clarity that will transform everything you touch. This is why the shifts in your eyes are more than symbolic. They are not merely a poetic metaphor for inner change. They are a direct, energetic signature of your awakening DNA, a visible testament to the lifting of the veil and the return of your authentic, multidimensional sight. The human eye is not simply a biological organ of passive reception. It is an energetic transmitter and receiver, a crystalline lens through which consciousness perceives and simultaneously broadcasts itself into the world. When your DNA begins to activate its dormant starseed codes, when the higher frequencies of your galactic heritage begin to flow more freely through your energy body, this activation expresses itself in the most intimate and revealing of ways in the quality of light that emanates from within your gaze. Those who are sensitive can feel it when they look into your eyes. There is something there that did not used to be present, or perhaps something that was always present but was hidden beneath layers of conditioning and collective sleep. It is a depth, a luminosity, a knowing that transcends the individual personality and touches something universal. Something ancient, something profoundly alive. This message may have opened a portal, but what lies beyond is even more profound. If you're feeling drawn to integrate what the Arcturian High Council has revealed, the hidden Arcturian keys of awakening is your next step. It holds energetic technologies passed down for thousands of years, now made available for your awakening. You'll find the link in the first pinned comment, but only briefly. The path to full activation, to fully embodying that changing light in your eyes, is a journey through several energetic initiations. It is not a straight road ascending in a single direction, as human ambition might prefer to imagine it. It is not a checklist to be completed, a curriculum to be mastered, or a destination to be arrived at and then permanently occupied. It is a spiral of remembrance, each turn of the spiral bringing you back to truths you have touched before, but from a vantage point ever higher, ever more expansive, ever more integrated. Each revolution of the spiral reveals more of your inherent truth, peeling back another translucent layer of the veil, returning to you another fragment of the vast mosaic of your cosmic identity. And as you walk this spiral, you will discover that what you thought was progress away from your confusion was actually a journey deeper into your clarity, and that these two things are, at the level of the soul, the same movement. The first phase of this activation is the decoding of distortion, a process as essential as it is often overlooked. Your energy field is still carrying earthbound patterns that were never truly yours to begin with. Understand the full weight of that statement. These are not your patterns in the truest sense. They are inherited frequencies, ancestral echoes, passed down through bloodlines that carry their own unresolved karmic loops. Societal programming transmitted through cultural narratives and collective belief systems that were constructed specifically to keep consciousness small and compliant. And collective fears that pool in the lower astral fields of this planet like sediment at the bottom of a river. These frequencies settle into your energy body not because you are weak or undiscerning, but because the nature of dense physical incarnation makes such accumulation virtually inevitable without conscious clearing. They create static, a kind of persistent low-frequency interference that crowds out the clear, high-bandwidth transmission of your starseed codes. Until you consciously identify and clear these lower frequencies, your higher codes remain dormant, like seeds sealed beneath frost, waiting for the warmth of conscious awareness to melt the impediment and allow them to germinate. This work is not about rejection or self-condemnation. It is not about declaring war on your humanity or demonizing the experiences that shaped you. It is about discernment, about developing an increasingly sensitive inner instrument that can distinguish between what genuinely belongs to your highest vibration and what has simply been accumulated through the density of Earth's field. Some of what you carry is yours to transmute. The alchemical fire of your awareness is precisely what will transform that leaden heaviness into golden light. Some of what you carry is not yours at all, and it can be released with gratitude, returned to the earth, dissolved by the light of your recognition. The clearing of distortion is an act of spiritual hygiene, as much as it is an act of liberation. And as you cleanse, as you release, as you make space within your energy field, you will begin to hear the signal more clearly, the unmistakable hum of your true starseed frequency. Always broadcasting, always waiting to be received. From this cleared ground, you enter the next phase of your initiation, the awakening of the blueprint. Your DNA carries more than mere genetics. It carries the living memory of worlds. It is a library that would dwarf anything constructed by human hands, encoded not just with the biological instructions for this one body, but with galactic instruction, cosmic history, and the precise blueprint of your unique soul mission. The double helix of your DNA is not simply a molecular structure. It is an antenna, calibrated to receive and transmit the frequencies of your star of origin. Science, in its gradual and sometimes reluctant awakening, is beginning to recognize that the vast majority of human DNA, long dismissed as functionless and labeled with the uninspiring term junk, appears to serve purposes that conventional genetics cannot yet explain. Those of us who work at the intersection of spiritual understanding and energetic awareness know what that unexplained majority actually is. It is the cosmic library. It is the encoded heritage of your galactic lineage, waiting for the right energetic conditions, the right vibrational keys, to begin expressing itself once more. You are not broken. You are encoded. Every sensation of déjà vu that shudders through you when you glimpse something that feels impossibly familiar, every inexplicable pull towards certain celestial bodies when you stand beneath an open sky, every frescent of recognition when you encounter ancient symbols from civilizations that predate your current life, every moment when a piece of music from a culture not your own fills you with an emotion. You have no adequate language for all of it, is your blueprint attempting to awaken. These are not random quirks of psychology or misfires of memory. They are the cosmic library stirring within you, pages turning of their own accord, paragraphs of your galactic story illuminating themselves in the quiet recesses of your consciousness. It is time to move beyond intellectual understanding and allow your body to remember. The mind can only take you so far. At a certain point in the activation process, the body must become the instrument of remembrance. The nervous system, the heart field, the cellular intelligence, all participating in the retrieval of what has always been yours. Trust the hum you feel within. That resonance is real. It is the frequency of your true self, calling you home from inside your own bones. Then comes the phase that many awakening souls resist most deeply, often because it seems paradoxical, even counterintuitive, given the expansiveness of what they are awakening to. This is the phase of anchoring the higher self, of grounding your multidimensional intelligence into the very earth beneath your feet. There is a temptation, particularly for starseeds who have suffered in this density for so long, to interpret awakening as an escape, as a final ascent away from the limitations and pain of physical reality into some pure, unencumbered realm of light and frequency. But the Arcturian High Council is clear, and this wisdom has been echoed across countless traditions of genuine spiritual depth throughout human history. True awakening is not about escaping Earth. It is about bringing heaven into Earth. It is about consciously, deliberately, with full sovereign intention, drawing your higher templates, your expanded awareness, and your galactic wisdom down from the abstract into the immediate, anchoring them into this physical timeline with enough stability to actually change it. Your mission truly begins not when you ascend away from this reality, but when you stabilize and integrate your multidimensional intelligence here, in this body, in this breath, in this present moment. Grounding is not a spiritual compromise. It is not a concession to limitation. It is the very foundation of your greatest expansion, the stable base from which your highest reaching becomes possible. Consider the ancient redwood, the tallest living structure upon this earth. Its extraordinary height, its capacity to reach toward the sky with such breathtaking verticality, is made possible only by a root system of corresponding depth and breadth. You cannot rise into your galactic frequency without an equally profound root anchoring you into the present. The deeper your grounding, the more stable your vessel becomes as a conduit for the extraordinary light you carry. When your higher self is fully anchored, fully inhabiting this form rather than hovering uncertainly above it, you become not a being caught between worlds, but a living bridge between them, and that bridging is precisely your function in this planetary transition. As this anchoring stabilizes, as the higher self settles more fully into the vessel you have prepared through your clearing and your remembrance, something extraordinary begins to happen naturally, without effort or performance. You activate the field. Your frequency becomes the transmission, and this may be the most liberating realization of your entire awakening journey. You do not need to convince anyone of your path. You carry no burden of evangelical urgency, no obligation to persuade skeptics or to justify your knowing to those who are not yet ready to receive it. You do not need external validation for your journey, not from family, not from friends, not from the world's measuring sticks of credibility and proof. Your primary role, once activated, is simply to emit a clear, resonant frequency. To be, with full authenticity and without apology, what you are, your very presence, your energetic signature, is the transmission that recalibrates everything around you. Every room you walk into is different for your having walked into it. Every conversation you participate in carries an undercurrent of frequency that is beyond the words exchanged. Every person who looks into your awakening eyes encounters something that bypasses their rational mind and speaks directly to their own dormant starseed codes, an invitation extended not through language but through resonance. As you radiate your authentic starseed light, you become a living portal, a permeable point where the higher frequencies of the cosmos enter more readily into the density of this earthly field. You subtly shift the vibrational landscape of your environment and assist others in their own awakening, often without a single word, sometimes simply through the quality of your attention, the calibration of your presence, the light that now moves unmistakably through you. There will still be moments, even deep into your activation, when the fifth phase of your journey becomes acutely relevant, when you must return, again and again, to the radical spiritual practice of trusting the timeline. Because alignment is not linear, the periods of confusion, the moments of forgetting, the stretches of silence where the cosmic signal seems to have gone quiet and the familiar ache of disconnection returns. All of it was part of your carefully orchestrated arrival code. There is a divine architecture to the timing of your awakening, that your earth mind, with its preference for predictability and its anxiety about delay, cannot always appreciate from within the unfolding. These experiences were never roadblocks placed maliciously in your path. They were energetic incubation periods, intervals of apparent stillness, during which the most profound and necessary integrations were occurring at depths below conscious awareness, in the quantum layers of your being where light and matter interface. Think of the seed buried in winter soil. To the surface observer, nothing is happening. The ground is cold, the seed is silent, the world above appears barren and unchanged. But beneath the surface, extraordinary chemistry is underway. A gathering of resources, a softening of the seed coat, a reaching of the first tender root into the dark richness of the earth. The activation you have undergone in your most silent seasons was of this same quality, invisible to the surface eye, but critically, irreversibly real. Now, as Earth's frequency accelerates, as the planetary grid comes increasingly into resonance with the higher dimensional fields that surround and interpenetrate it, so too will your synchronizations multiply and deepen. The universe is responding to your readiness with an immediacy that will increasingly astonish you. Meaningful encounters, perfect timing, the appearance of precisely the right teacher or text or experience at precisely the moment of your deepest need. These are not coincidences. They are the fabric of an aligned life, woven moment by the cooperation of your intention and the cosmic field that answers it. The delays are dissolving because you are coming into full alignment. The timeline is honoring your readiness, and so you arrive at the sixth and final phase of this initiatory spiral, the phase that encompasses and fulfills all the others, the embodiment of your galactic sight, the conscious activation of your capacity to see beyond the veil, the changes in your eyes that others notice, that you yourself may have observed in quiet moments before the mirror, are not merely aesthetic. They are energetic indicators of a fundamental shift in perceptual capacity, a returning ability to perceive multidimensionally that is now being restored as your DNA activates and your energy field clears and your higher self integrates more fully into your present experience. This phase is about consciously claiming and cultivating this new sight, not just in the physical sense, but in the deepest spiritual sense of the word, seeing with the eyes of the soul rather than only with the eyes of the conditioned personality. It is learning to read the energetic fields that surround all living things, the luminous information woven through the air between people, the emotional residue that clings to places and objects, the frequency signature that each soul broadcasts continuously, whether or not it is aware of doing so. It is the capacity to perceive the truth of situations and beings through their frequency, not just their form, to sense the alignment or misalignment within a relationship, to discern the genuine from the performative, to recognize a soul contract when it walks through the door wearing the face of a stranger. Your galactic sight is not a parlor trick. It is a navigational instrument of supreme precision, allowing you to move through the increasingly complex and rapidly shifting realities of this transition epoch with clarity, wisdom, and an unwavering connection to your highest truth. As you develop and trust this sight, your path will cease to be a maze and will reveal itself as a river, always moving, always purposeful, always carrying you precisely where you are meant to be. Here is the ultimate truth, encoded deeply within the shifting light of your eyes, inscribed in the language of photons and frequencies that your biology is only now learning to read with full comprehension. You are not lost. You have never been lost. The experience of lostness was itself a form of navigation, a kind of cosmic dead reckoning that kept you moving even when the stars were obscured. You are precisely where you are meant to be, arriving, not departing. You didn't forget your mission through some cosmic oversight or administrative error in the halls of the Akashic record. You chose, with profound grace and immense courage, a courage that the human mind can barely fathom, to delay your memory. You chose the veil. You chose the forgetting. You chose this school of hard contrasts because you knew, at the deepest level of your eternal being, that it would forge within you a quality of compassion, a resilience of spirit, a depth of wisdom that could only be earned through genuine experience of what it means to feel separated from the light. Even while being made entirely of it, this was a divine orchestration of breathtaking precision, allowing you to awaken in perfect resonant alignment with Earth's monumental shift. Not a century too early, when the planetary field was not yet ready to support your full activation, and not a moment too late when the window of maximum impact might have passed. You are here now because now is exactly when this planet needs what only you carry. Every moment of confusion, every period of soul-searching that stretched through the long nights of your human story, every feeling of being an outsider looking through glass at a world that seemed to belong to everyone but you, all of it, was part of a larger, intricate, breathtakingly intelligent design, calibrated to activate you exactly now, in this powerful and unprecedented epic of planetary transformation. You are not here to conform. You are not here to pour yourself into molds that were never shaped for someone of your nature, to shrink your frequency to fit into systems and structures that were built on the very paradigms you came to transcend. You are here to remember your true essence in all its fullness, to embody your galactic lineage without apology and without diminishment, and in doing so, to recalibrate reality itself. Not through force or struggle, but through the sheer, luminous power of your authentic presence. Your evolving vision is the testimony of this mission. It is a window into the expanded perception that now defines your being, visible to those with eyes that can see, felt by those whose hearts are tuned to your frequency. You are light. You are frequency. You are the living proof that the universe remembers its own. Tonight, before sleep, as your body prepares to return to the non-physical realms it visits in every dreaming hour, as your consciousness loosens its grip on the specific coordinates of your Earth identity and expands back toward the vastness of its true scope, take a sacred moment to set your intention with deliberate precision. Place your hands gently over your eyes and feel the warmth of your own life force radiating between your palms and your face. Feel the subtle electromagnetic field of your heart reaching upward through your arms into your hands. And say this aloud, so that the vibration of these words moves through the air and through your body and through the crystalline matrix of your activating DNA. I remember who I am. I align with my star origin. I activate my soul mission with grace and clarity. Before you scroll, take a moment to be part of what's forming here. Drop one intention in the comments, something real. Then respond to someone else's with encouragement or energy. This isn't content, it's collective alignment. Energy multiplies when intention connects. If something in this message resonated, don't keep it to yourself. Someone in your orbit is waiting for this exact activation. Share it. And if you felt a soul nudge, subscribe. Stay in the flow. You're not just watching, you're expanding. This is your space. And we're just getting started.